Trick to solving problems in your relationships. We tend to think of conflict as a kind of battle or struggle for power, a tug of war. Now, what makes this a power struggle? There's two sides. Each side is trying to win, but only one side can win. The two sides are literally pulling each other in opposite directions. Without winning, the best that can happen is a tie, but then neither side gets what they want. When we think of conflict as a competition, it becomes a kind of football game. The battle is over who will gain ground and who will lose ground. Here's some ground. It's called the football field. As one team moves forward, the other team moves backwards. As one team gains ground, the other loses ground. There's one team gaining ground, and then the team loses ground, and then gains ground again and loses ground. And in football, there can't even be a tie. The team would go into overtime. The first one to score wins, and it's called sudden death. Not a good way to think about dealing with conflict. So, if we think of conflict as a competition, there really are only three possible outcomes, and all of them are bad. The first one is I win, you lose. That's me winning and you losing. Good for me, bad for you. The other outcome is you win, I lose. There's you winning, good for you, and well, there's me. The third option is compromise. In a compromise, each party gets part of what they want, but part of what they don't want. For example, meet Dora and Tom. They need a new car, so they're going to go out and see what's there. Dora wants the cute little beetle. Well, that's a real vehicle, says Tom. So they have a back and forth, an argument. Why do you need a truck? You don't need to haul anything. Yeah, I could if I had a truck. No, it's too much money. We can afford it. I can't drive that big thing. You can learn how. But you chose our last car. Fine, you win. They try to convince each other, back and forth, back and forth. In this case, Dora wins and Tom lost. Of course, the winner could have easily turned out to be a loser. There'd be a different back and forth attempt to convince. Be serious, that car just isn't practical. It gets good gas mileage. It'll break down constantly. They're easy to fix. I can't even fit in it. Fine, have it your way, but how come I never get what I want? Back and forth, an argument. This one, Tom wins, Dora loses. One's happy, one's sad. Now, people often think that compromise is the best way to resolve a conflict, but actually, it's not. In a compromise, it's like a tie. Neither party loses, but neither wins either. In a compromise, no one tends to get what they want. Now, it's true, sometimes a compromise is the best outcome we can achieve, but it's not the goal, it's not the optimal outcome. The optimal outcome is a win win solution, a solution for maximum gain, an outcome in which both parties won and neither party has to give in. Now, you might say, how is that possible? It's possible by treating conflict not as a battle, but as a type of problem solving, where the problem to be solved is how to meet the genuine needs of each party in the conflict. Now, behind every side in the conflict is a set of needs. Dora's choice of the beetle is backed up by needs that she has. They were unstated. Tom's? His choice was backed up by his needs, also unstated. In either dialogue, either debate, neither Dora nor Tom stated their real needs. What are they? What are Dora's needs? What are Tom's? As a result, we have no idea what problems they were trying to solve by choosing the cars they did. If they stated their needs, we might be able to find out. For example, my dear, what is it that you're really looking for in a car? Oh, something quirky and cute, not too expensive, not too conventional. How about you, my darling? What is it that you're looking for in a car? I want something big enough that we can take camping. I want to be able to haul our stuff into the woods. Now we've got the needs on the table. Now that we see Dora's need is not really to buy a Beetle, she just wants something cute and non conventional. If that's true, there's other cars that can meet her needs. And Tom's need is not really to buy a truck, it's to have something big enough to carry camping gear. And if that's true, there are other vehicles that'll meet his needs. The trick is to find one that meet both their needs simultaneously. What solution can we come up with that will meet both Dora's and Tom's needs at the same time? That way, no one needs to take sides. So let's put the needs on the table. What are they? Something quirky, something cute, something non conventional, something big, and something we can take camping. Well, there's one. Well, that's quirky, but not can't take it. Can't that one you can take camping, but it's not quirky. Well, what can we get? Well, how about VW microbus? And that becomes the win-win solution. So the trick is don't fight, find each other's needs. Find a way to meet each other's needs at the same time. Find a win win solution, one that meets both sets of needs at the same time. That's where we're going, and this program will show you how to get there. Thanks for watching.